Hello and welcome. This is Marisol, and today I'll be sharing my Project Life 2017 January pages. What I would like to do for the rest of the year is do monthly flip-throughs. So instead of doing process videos, which I haven't done before, I'm going to just do the monthly flip-throughs and share those with you guys. I will be sharing January and February in March, and so on. I know this month is a pretty late filming, but I just needed to figure things out before I could get to the point where I could share with you guys. So let's get to it. For my cover page, or rather for my title page, I kept it pretty simple. I just used two black and white photographs because the colors were clashing and they looked better in black and white. So this is a picture of my kids, and this is of me and my husband. I used a 2017 gold foiled 4x6 card and paired it with a gold foiled 3x4 and gold foiled a gold foiled die cut. I did trim down a card and adhered it to the 3x4 card just so that I could complement this color here. That was another reason why I printed the pictures in black and white, because I didn't have any colors in the photos to match this color here. And as you can see, I'm using the 6x12 format. I really like this format. It is easy for me to manage. In the past I have done 12x12 and I loved it, and I still cherish those albums, but at this point in my life I am happy with the 6x12 format, and like I said, I've been managing it for a couple of years now. So let's move on to week one. For week one, I have lots of colors, and so I try to keep the cards complementary to each other because they really didn't match what I had going on in the photographs, but it's what came in the kit and I was determined to use it. So here I have the monthly rubber embellishment, and I am a Studio Calico subscriber, and I'm anticipating that they're going to include a monthly rubber embellishment in their documenter kit, so you'll see I'll be using this in every month. Okay, let's see. Where do I start? Oh, let's start with the insert. This is an insert that I included. This is what it looks like on the back side. It is a baseball page protector, and so I did trim down the 3x4 cards, but I was okay with that because I didn't lose any of the card design by trimming it down. And the photographs are 2x3 vertical. For the middle card here, I added washi tape and then stamped the word thoughts on it. I used my typewriter to document the journaling, and this cute little pencil embellishment. I used it, it came in the kit, and it complemented that washi color. On the left side of the spread, I used the die cut here, which is gold foil. So I used the gold words, and this card says 2017 goals, and I didn't want to write out my goals. I think for me, my personal goals are just that, they're personal, and I don't need to share it in a family album. So instead what I did was I used the words home, stories, and balance to give an indication of some of the things that I want to focus on this year in 2017. This here is just a 2x3 photo of me and my husband. I used a collage, a chipboard piece to complement the colors in this card here. And on the right side, one photograph. That's all I used, and the rest are cards, and I was okay with that. I don't feel the need to fill so many pockets with photographs. This was a 4x6 photo, and I trimmed it down to 4x4 because I wanted to have part of this gold foiled card displayed. This is a stamp, this is a stamp, and this card says New Year, New Chances, and I just added this little Hello There banner. For week 2, I felt like I needed to work on the spread separately. I worked on the left side and then I worked on the right side because of all the clashing colors. On the left side you'll see lots of blues, on the right side you'll see greens and reds, and the greens and the reds and the whites are in this picture here. So let's start with the left side. For my title card I used the LE Studio dated stamp set. I love it because it's big and bold. You know that I in my previous videos I used the little roller date stamps, which I love, but this one is it has the same idea in that it has a roller date stamp look, but it's much bigger, so I really like it. And then this is a die cut that came in the kit, and again I added this stamping there to it. I created this card on my own. I used a floral stamp from one of the Studio Calico stamp subscription stamp sets and used blue ink and repeatedly stamped that, and then I stamped around here lately. This is a downloaded picture from the internet of a new show that I'm watching. Love, love, love it. And then this picture here, I did some stamping on it. You can't tell, but there is a red robin in the picture. We had some fresh fallen snow, and all of a sudden I looked outside and I saw that little red dot and realized it was a bird, and just quickly took a picture through my sliding glass doors. So on the right side, like I said, I have lots of reds, greens, and whites. Lots of colors, but I think I made it work. Let's start here. So this is a picture of my son's 18th birthday, and I chose this picture because it wasn't posed, and I just felt like it showed everybody's personality and kind of gives me a glimpse into the conversation they were having while I was setting up the camera. This card here, I feel like it's really busy. I didn't mean for it to look that way, but that's the way it turned out, and I'm keeping it like that. It says rest. That's what was on the card, and I stamped up top and on the bottom, added these boxes and did some journaling, and just documents how we all got sick that week. Here I have a flip up, and it documents the story of my 5-year-old getting his new glasses. And this is a picture of him getting his eye exam, and then this is a picture of him wearing the new glasses. I added this acrylic or plastic die cut of glasses, which I've had for a really long time, and I was glad I was able to use it. In this pocket here, I documented the latest book that I read for my book club, and that's where I got the inspiration for the colors, the reds and the blues, or red and green, sorry. This I made up on my own. It is a stamp set by Feed Your Craft, and it's a great little stamp set because you have the box, the journaling box, and then different icons that you can stamp in here. So here I did the books, and then you can rate, that's another stamp, and then just the journaling lines. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this stamp set a lot this year. And that is week 2. I changed things up a little bit in week 3 in that I added an insert, and instead of a 4x6 title card, I have a 3x4 title card. I wanted this picture to be displayed in its entirety. I didn't want to crop it down or split it in two. I wanted it displayed in its true glory because it's a true representation of what my kitchen looks like on a daily basis. My son helping me in the kitchen and everything in the background. Here's another flip up. We have been participating in CYO basketball since December, and it's been a part of our lives on a daily and weekly basis since then. And so I wanted to document my son playing and my daughter playing ball. And I added this, which says 24/7. and repeat, because that's what I feel like it's been for us with this basketball. But the kids are really enjoying it. This picture here is pretty simple. I just added a die cut, and I have that Pebbles roller alphabet stamp, which essentially is a roller stamp with the alphabet, and I typed out the word Scrapkins. That's what they were making. They use recycled items and scraps to create things, and they learned that at school, so I thought that was fun to document this week. On the right hand side, like I said, I added the 3x4 title card. I added a journaling card, and with this card I stamped the sentiment, the story, and I stamped the lines, again from a Studio Calico kit, and documented just what's going on this week. So basketball, help in the kitchen, art time, chess, and Disney on Ice. So for this picture here, again, I added, like in this picture, I added a die cut and used that alphabet roller stamp. The back of the insert looks like this. I dedicated it to Disney on Ice. As you can imagine, I took tons of pictures, but I did not include them all. I just included I included my favorites, and let the picture tell the story. I added this Dreams Do Come True card that came in the kit, and this 2x3 selfie photo of us while we were there, along with a tag that came with one of the toys that my daughter bought. So we had lots of fun. If you guys ever have a chance to go to Disney on Ice, I highly recommend it. And on to week 4. For week 4, I used a orange and yellow color scheme based on the pencil and this card that says Fresh Starts. I chose this card for several reasons. One, because I took this picture of some freshly fallen snow. We're getting new floors, and my son started new karate classes. And so I let my color scheme on this side of the page be led by the colors here. And I had that washi tape that also had the same colors. And I transferred some of the washi tape over here as well. The green, I brought out the green because of this green here. And you can see some yellow on this uniform here. So week 4 just documented more basketball, literacy night, breakfast, freshly fallen snow, new floors, and karate. I made this card myself. This is the back side of an old 4x6 title card, and this 3x4 came in the kit. And I just added some letter stickers in 3 different places. I like arranging things in the triangular design to help lead the eye through the layout. So I did that with the letter stickers this time, and I did it with the colors too. And I used this, I stamped literacy on the photograph here using a Studio Calico alphabet stamp. It's going to be one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure you're going to see this a lot this year, because it's the perfect little size for this project. Another thing I wanted to note is that I am using white borders on my photographs, something new for me this year, and I really like the way that it looks. I feel like it helps separate and keep each pocket individual, but at the same time it doesn't distract from the photograph, so, or you don't lose any of the meaning of the photograph by having that border. I don't have borders around the 3x4 pictures because I haven't figured out the best way to do that yet. If I figure it out, I think I may try it. But otherwise, what I'll continue doing is I will, let's see, where did I do that? I'll print the picture in a smaller size and then use a 3x4 card to mat it, and that will give me the look of a border. That's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, I hope to continue sharing monthly flip-throughs with you guys for the rest of this year so that you can have a look into my process and my thinking behind my choices in creating the layouts. Thank you for spending some time with me today and watching my video. I appreciate it. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.